The way we manage money just changed forever. In 2026, the buy and hold strategy is being replaced by monitor and adapt. But unless you have 12 hours a day to read earnings reports and global interest rate updates, you're always going to be a step behind the institutions. That's why I built the Investment Sentinel, an AI agent that monitors my entire portfolio 24/7. Today, I'm going to show you how this agent finds opportunities I missed, how it protects my downside, and how you can build it yourself using N8N and Claude 3.5. The traditional financial advice we grew up with is officially outdated. The speed of information has accelerated so much that the old playbook just doesn't work anymore. Think about it. A market-moving event can happen in Asia while you're asleep in the US. By the time you wake up and see the news, the opportunity is gone, or worse, your portfolio has already taken a hit. This isn't about being a day trader glued to a screen. It's about acknowledging that the game has changed. The big players, the hedge funds and institutions, have armies of analysts and algorithms working around the clock. They are playing a different sport. In 2026, if you're not using some form of intelligent automation, you're not just playing with a handicap. You're not even in the same league. This is why we need to shift from passive investing to agentic finance. We need systems that can process information at machine speed and give us the right signals at the right time. We need to level the playing field, so how do we do it? Let's look under the hood of the Sentinel. Most people use AI like ChatGPT to ask questions. We're using it to execute tasks. This is the core of our N8N workflow. It's not about a fancy interface. It's about a powerful, autonomous engine. The first stage is what I call the filter. Our first node scans over 50 financial RSS feeds. We're talking Bloomberg, Reuters, specialized crypto trackers, and even niche DeFi newsletters. It's like having a team of research assistants who never sleep, constantly scanning the entire internet for relevant financial news. But raw information is just noise. The real magic happens in the next step, the intelligence. All of this data is sent directly to a Claude 3.5 node. Now, this isn't your standard chatbot. We've given it a very specific, singular job. Look for asymmetric risks and opportunities. These are the needle in a haystack events that can dramatically impact an investment. Claude's task is to analyze the context, the potential impact, and the urgency of each piece of news. It then assigns an importance score. And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, the signal. Instead of flooding my inbox with hundreds of junk articles, the agent only pings my Telegram if an event is rated level 8 or higher in importance. This means I only get alerts that are truly critical, allowing me to stay informed without being overwhelmed. It's a focused, intelligent, and highly effective way to monitor the markets. Now, let's compare this agentic approach to the traditional model of financial advisors. That human element is valuable, especially for long-term goal setting. However, they have limitations. A human advisor can't possibly monitor every single piece of news relevant to your portfolio in real time. They have other clients they have to sleep, and they are subject to the same information overload as the rest of us. An AI agent, on the other hand, operates 24/7, 365 days a year. It processes information at a scale and speed that is simply impossible for a human. It's not about replacing advisors entirely, but about augmenting our capabilities. The AI is the scout, the analyst, the watchdog. It provides the data-driven insights, and the human, that's you or your advisor, makes the final strategic decision. In the modern financial world, relying solely on a human advisor without these tools is like going into a high-tech battle with a wooden sword. Let me give you a practical, real-world example of how this works. Here's the yield hunter in action. Last week, a major fintech company quietly adjusted their high-yield savings rate by a significant 1.5%. This wasn't a big flashy announcement. It was buried in a press release. Most people, even those who follow financial news, didn't find out until a week later through a blog post or newsletter. My Sentinel agent caught the press release in 40 seconds. But it didn't just tell me about the rate change. It went a step further. It calculated exactly how much interest I was losing every single day by keeping my cash in my old, lower-yield account. It quantified the opportunity cost. This is the fundamental difference between passive income and what I call autonomous wealth. Passive income still requires you to pay attention, to check rates, to manually move funds. Autonomous wealth means you have a system that pays attention for you, finds the opportunities, and presents you with a clear, actionable decision. It's a complete paradigm shift. If you've been following the channel, you know we aren't just building one-off tools. We are building an agentic workforce. This isn't about having one little automation. It's about creating a team of digital agents that work together seamlessly. The money generated by your Scout agent, which we built in a previous video to find new leads for your business, is now being protected and optimized by your Sentinel agent. The Sentinel identifies the best place to park that cash, and another agent, like the ghostwriter, could be creating content to attract even more leads. Do you see how this all connects? This is how you achieve true workflow autonomy. You aren't just automating a single side hustle or one part of your finances. You're automating your entire financial ecosystem. Each agent has a specific role, and together, they create a self-sustaining, self-optimizing system. This is the future of work and wealth creation. Now, a quick but very important disclaimer. AI agents are powerful tools, but they are not licensed financial advisors. You should always maintain a human in the loop for the final execution of any trade or financial decision. The goal is to get AI-driven insights, not to give an AI your bank password. But ignoring these tools in 2026 is like trying to use a paper map when everyone else has GPS. You will be left behind. The future belongs to those who can effectively command their own digital workforce. If you want the N8N blueprint for the Investment Sentinel so you can build one for yourself, hit that subscribe button and comment the word wealth down below. I'll be sending the template link directly to our top community members later this week. It's time to stop working for your money and start making your agents work for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.